All right, you guys, I'm going to take some time, just a few minutes, to explain some very important numbers to you. In this video, I'm going to explain we have the money in America uh, for healthcare, for everything. We actually have the most money. It's just not going to you or I, we, the people that are actually working. So, this video is going to include lots of facts, okay? Things have gotten pretty crazy in the media. We all know, all right? These numbers are not up for debate. These are the literal, actual, true numbers, okay? So, GDP of America is $20.8 trillion. So, what that means is every year, America produces $20.8 trillion worth of goods and services. Okay, that is literally, put a dollar on it, that is the literal number of dollars that we generate every year. So, there are 330 million Americans, period. Okay? 330 million Americans. If we take this number and divide it up evenly amongst every single 330 million Americans, you get 62,682, okay? Every American produces $62,682 worth of goods and services every year. And this is including the 99-year-olds and the 6-month-olds, okay? If you do just the labor force, just the people that are actually actively working and have jobs or job seeking, if you are unemployed but you are willing and able and seeking work, you are considered part of the labor force. So these are the people that are literally working, literally making the money. This does not include the 99-year-olds and the 6-month-olds, okay? You generate $128,455 worth of labor, okay, every year into these goods and services. Just divide it up evenly. 128,000, okay? And just to explain how much our GDP is, I really also want to say right now that China is 14 trillion, 14.34 trillion. So we literally are the biggest economy, produce the most goods and services by $6 trillion every year. So we have the money. Again, we have the money. Uh, period. So let's go ahead and take this $128,000. We'll just go ahead and round down to $120,000. Okay? If you are working in America, you are worth $120,000 every year. Everyone who's saying things like, okay, burger flippers don't deserve $120,000 every year, okay, then you go do it. Let's do this system and then you go do it. I would love for you to take over my waitressing job. I would love to sit down. My knees are killing me. Okay? And to all the people that are like, oh, what about the robots that are going to take over your job? Okay, dude, take the robots. Let them take over my job. How cool. Like, oh no, now we have 30-hour work weeks because that's horrible for society. We've grown and developed so much and we have so much technology that we don't have to work as much as a society. That's awful. Okay, so every American is worth $120,000. Every working American. Okay? So if everyone's earning $120,000, let's just go ahead and tax that at an even 1/3. Okay? 33.33 repeating. Okay? Our current tax rate for reference is 24%. In Canada, it's 31%. 24 is like actually extremely low. So our taxes are not that bad, honestly. It's just that the wealth is being disproportionately distributed. Um, the highest tax bracket ends at 35%. So anything over, I think it's like $500,000. Okay. $1 million and $1 billion are both taxed at 35%. So our taxes are not that bad. Okay. So let's nip that in the bud too. All right. So if we do this, every American would have $80,000 every year to spend. That would be incredible. So let's break it down a little further. If we did this, taxes would be $7 trillion every year. This is a fact, okay? Period. The estimated medical costs that I've seen, the most recent one I saw from the Biden campaign administration was 30 to 40 trillion over 10 years. So right in between 30 to 40 is 35. Let's just go ahead and take the average. And instead of over 10 years, let's just call it like it is, which would be 3.5 trillion every year. Okay? This is literally the number. This is literally a fact, okay? Right now in America, we are spending $3.6 trillion every year. We would literally save $100 billion every year. This is a fact, okay? This is how many dollars are spent. So there's that. But then now you have healthcare. So you have $80,000 and you get to go to the doctor for free whenever you get coronavirus or have an accident or unfortunately get ill or something. You get to go for free and you still have $80,000. Okay, so if we take 330 million Americans, okay, this is a fact. There are 330 million Americans in Canada where they have universal health care. The average Canadian costs $7,000 every year. This is a fact. Let's go ahead and super round that number up to $10,000 for every American, okay? We added on like nearly an extra 50%, okay? You get $3,000 more dollars of healthcare than every Canadian. That's still only. I really want to stress how big these numbers are and how long it takes me to write them. Okay? That's still 200 billion less than the projected that what this would be, and 300 billion less than what we are currently spending. This is a fact. Period. Okay? So, what does this mean? What's the importance? We have the money for healthcare, and we have the money to make sure all of our people are taken care of. $3.5 trillion, I promise you, is enough of a government budget. Okay, $3.5 trillion is plenty. Yeah, I guess that's it.